Previously on
Tatsuya Yukimura, the hot and cold intellectual.
I quietly sat on the couch and take out my laptop. After a few minutes, I glanced at Tatsuya. He doesn't seem to notice anything other than whatever is on the computer screen. With 10 minutes still left before the meeting starts, I figure I have just enough time to review all of my emails.
In fact, dude, you could just talk to me, damn!
The sound of the fingers tapping keys is the only thing that fills the room for a while. I just about finished when Tatsuya's voice breaks the silence. Oh, you're here, honorific.
What? Oh my god, you did not notice me? You did not notice me coming into this room! Brother, are you serious right now? Okay, look, I know you just saw Takumi when I left the elevator, and just to let you know, nothing happened, bro. Okay, nothing physical happened. I'm sorry. We were just talking, So yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so don't give me that face, okay, Tayo. Well, I guess I gotta, talk to him right now. I stopped in my tracks seeing Tatsuya of all people waiting just outside the doors. He looks rather visually annoying for some reason, okay? Is it because of the elevator incident, what? And his clothes look a little more relaxed than usual. Really? I guess? Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no hide button, right? Anyway, I guess so, yeah. Huh, he looks different. But I think it suits him, yeah. I mean, I do like, your casual clothes, yeah. Yukimura? What are you doing here? I wasn't expecting to see him here at all. Tatsuya frowns at my question and looks, what? Yukimura? Tatsuya, bruh? Are you alright? Come on. Yeah? Before we can move, Takumi pops out from somewhere behind me with the grin. Oh, that's why you were mad! My heart jumps at his sudden appearance. Tatsuya always just randomly appears? Damn!
Tatsuya was supposed to be helping his grandfather today, but his mom made him call it off when she heard about you know?
Tatsuya clicks his tongue.
Takumi? How the hell did you even get down here? I followed Toniko, of course.
Oddly enough, Tatsuya suddenly looks a little red in the face.
And be quiet. Don't talk about my personal business.
I watched the exchange between the two friends, feeling more than a little confused. Just what is going on exactly here? Tatsuya looks at me and clears his throat.
My mom wondered who I was texting so, much all of a sudden, so, I had to explain the situation to her. That's all. I apologize for having to tell her about your issue. I'll be sitting in on your class today, so, that I can see what's covered, yeah. That way I can help you out more from here on out. And you?
He gives Takumi a very stern look.
You need to go back upstairs. No way, I finally managed to get here. I'm going to check it out too, come on. You're going to Professor K's class, right? You and him are cool, right? So, he probably won't care if I sit in. It's ridiculous. It isn't going to work. You'll just get us all in trouble. It'll be fine, it's fine, come on. Come on, Tatsu, come on.
Tatsu just sighs and starts walking off towards the classroom with Takumi practically skipping after him, okay? I follow after them, my eyes never stray from Tatsuya's back. I find myself smiling a little. I don't know why he's so embarrassed, but it's very considerate of him to be so worried about having to tell anyone about me. It's not that big of a deal, but he really can be sweet. Yeah! Even more so, I feel thankful to him for coming to sit with me in the class, even if it wasn't his idea. I've been nervous about seeing Hikaru after that terrifying incident, yeah, but having Tatsuya with me makes me feel much more secure. I glance at Takumi, who suddenly seems so innocent. Plus, being alone with Takumi was making me a little nervous now, so I'm relieved about that too, yeah. The three of us soon enter Professor Kazuma's classroom. Below zero? What? Is that your skill, Tatsu? Yeah?
And it's one of the 4 traditional elements that can be manipulated.
The three of us walk into the classroom together with the lesson already started. Ah, shit! Luckily for us, everyone seems to be so engaged in listening to Professor Kazuma that they don't notice us. There aren't that many seats left to choose from, but Tatsuya finds some empty ones closer to the windows. As I sit down, he and Takumi sit on either side of me.
With water, however, you...
Hikaru's eyes finally catches us, and they dance from Tatsuya to me and then Takumi, to whom he only briefly raises a single eyebrow.
With water, there are also its other form, ice. Usually, you will see ice manipulation referred to as cryokinesis, yes, especially in more scholarly cycles. Highly skilled cryokinetists have been known to use some brilliant strategies to defeat their enemies, even those who use such opposing elements like fire.
He glanced at Tatsuya with a smile, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Tatsuya sit up straighter. What?
And luckily for us, today we happen to have an excellent cryokinetic in class with us. Yukimura, would you come up here and do a quick demonstration for us?
Tatsuya pulls himself out from his seat and makes his way to the front of the class. He stands next to the professor. After a moment's thought, he holds out his hand in front of him, as if he was holding something. I gasp at what I see. From Tatsuya's clasped hand, ice suddenly spikes out. It moves together rapidly into a single sleek form, a sword. The ice blade glitters beautifully in the light. All the students stare at Tatsuya in amazement as he swings his sword around for demonstration. His moves are sharp and precise. And although the sword's edge looks blunt, the form itself is elegant, and I get the feeling Tatsuya is more than skilled enough to use it. Logically, I know Tatsuya wouldn't just attack anyone in the class. But even as he stands in the relatively relaxed pose, I can sense the danger that lies behind it. I've used this type of weapon many times to practice sparring with my grandfather. One of ice's key benefits is that in capable hands, it can become a literal and reliable weapon.
Thank you for the excellent example, Yukimura. To form a functional weapon out of ice, it takes a lot of skill, and it takes even more to get into the desired shape. Now, out of those here who are cryokinetics, would any of you like to try make something? Many hands goes up. Oh, but I make no attempt to move. Knowing that I can't make ice, it seems rather pointless to try and volunteer, Even if I did volunteer, who knows what the fuck could happen, right? Besides, I'd rather find out whether I can do it somewhere private, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere I can't embarrass myself or blow something up by accident. Yeah. As I watch a focused Tatsuya help the other students practice, I realize that I'm actually quite surprised. I never would have guessed that he was the type to do any sort of physical work. Watching him swing his sword around to demonstrate how to attack and defend with a sword, I end up trying to imagine how Tatsuya might actually look working out. Yeah! Memories of how Tatsuya picked me up in his arms, how easily he carried me as he ran, flood into my mind. As soon as the thought comes to the forefront of my mind, I can feel my cheeks heat up. Oh my god! No, stop, okay? Okay, the last thing you need is to start imagining him without a shirt or something. With my face burning up, I immensely thankful that no one has noticed it. Already impressed with Tatsu, I say.
Oh shit! Takumi grins wolfishly at me. He leans in just that little bit closer to me as he speaks. I spoke too soon, yeah! I ignore my own blushing face. He is clearly very skilled, yeah. I don't see why people, or why anyone wouldn't be impressed, yeah. He chuckles at my response, not looking very convinced. Am I really that easy to read? Goddamn! I try to hide my annoyance at how easily he seems to see through me. For all he could know, maybe I was admiring Hikaru instead, you know what I'm saying? Damn! I let out a quiet sigh I made. Well, what the fuck ever, right? Yeah. I try to focus on watching the rest of the students practice their ice magic as best as I can. Oh! After the lesson ends, Tatsuya, Takumi, and I walk together out of class. I manage to wait until we are out of the elevator before my curiosity gets the better of me. I look to Tatsuya as we walk down the hallway. So, Yukimura, those ice weapons, damn, bruh, damn. I'm assuming that, when you hold them, you don't feel the cold?
You would be correct, although cold doesn't affect me in general.
What about heat?
Oh, guys, look, it's gonna rain.
We both looked to Takumi, who's stopped by one of the windows. He looks at the sky with a pout.
I better hurry home. I need to prepare for a job I have to do later. If the ground is going to be slick, I'll need some additional gear.
Gear? I'm confused at what the fuck Takumi's talking about. Probably his, scooter? But before I can ask, he gives us a quick wave goodbye and runs off, leaving only Tatsuya and I. Tatsuya doesn't show much of a reaction to Takumi, so I can only assume that it's not unusual for him to just yell and run off like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Meanwhile, I find it hard to get used to it. There's something about Takumi that I can't quite put my fingers on, yeah. He's so strange. As we walk, I feel like I'm at the edge of remembering where I might know Takumi from, and why he feels so familiar to me. My phone goes off in my pocket, startling me out of my thoughts. I quickly pull it out and see Dad on the screen. Oh god! Hello? Dad? Oh, 六郎さん! なんだっけ? Oh, what was his voice? Wait, hold on!
Hey, sweetie, how you?
I remember now.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Good, Dad. Is something wrong?
No, I was just calling to ask if you can come down to the office tonight if you're free. I'd like to have dinner with you and catch up. And I'd also like to talk to you about business, son.
He hasn't asked me down there in so long. Actually, hearing the question from my dad leaves me a little speechless. Of course, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, Dad. Since school started, I've been feeling a little lonely. Not that I would tell him that, but I'm more than happy to meet him. I don't even bother to hide excitement from my voice, and I can hear Dad laugh at the other end of the line.
Alright, I'll see you tonight then.
Bye, Dad. As the phone call ends, I immediately turn to Tatsuya, who seems to have been patiently waiting for me to finish my call. Oh, thanks, bruh. Hey, Yukimura, it looks like, you don't need to walk me home anymore. I need to go to the station.
It might start raining any moment, though.
That's fine, it's fine. I'll just have to deal with it, you know what I'm saying?
I have to go to the station anyway. So we might as well walk together. I can help with the rain.
Help? Well, if you insist, yeah. Does he mean like buy an umbrella? Oh, I can't do that by myself, damn. He can't be a little pushy sometimes, yeah. But still, it might be nice not to have a walk alone, yeah. Tatsuya leads the way out and I follow him without further complaints. Oh, it's been a while since we left Hagiwara and we're walking down a different road than usual. I look up at the skies that are threatening to spill at any moment. Maybe it's not going to rain after all? In a blink of an eye, the sky tears open and rain starts pouring down around us. God damn. Oh, I stopped walking inside. Dejected at the downpour, damn. Besides me, I barely noticed that Tatsuya has also stopped walking. Wait, okay, so how do you hide? Goddamn, I guess there's no hide button? Oh man, really? Man, I really gotta figure that out somehow, man, damn. Yeah, you know what, I'll find an image somewhere. Yeah, I think I unlocked in the CG section, so you know what, I'll post it. Or yeah, I'll re-edit it to show you guys the full screen. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Beside me, I barely noticed that Tatsuya had also stopped walking. Yeah. He reaches out his hand a little, feeling the raindrop as if he's never felt rain before. Okay. Yo, this sucks, man. I thought we might make it to the station before it started raining. Ooh! Tatsuya says nothing, but closes his eyes and clenches his fist with a deliberate motion. Nice! In fact, what are you trying to do? Yukimura, what are you? I watch as the rain directly around us. Uh-huh. Oh, it turns to snow! Yo, bruh! That's like fucking romantic, man. What the shit? Oh, dude! Oh, man, that is some nice skill, man. Damn! Oh! Doing? Yo! The last part of the question falls out of my mouth, faint as a whisper. I stared up at the sky in amazement. All thoughts left behind. This is... no fucking way! Oh my god. This is amazing, Tatsuya! I didn't know you could do something like this! I watched the gently falling snowflakes. I only get a short glimpse of many different beautiful fractals before they quickly melt from the heat of the air. And oh my god, are you blushing, bruh? Are you blushing, bruh? Yo! I can feel Tatsuya's quiet gaze on me while I admire the spontaneous snowfall. Because we can't draw too much attention, I need to keep the area of effect pretty small, you know? Yeah. So, you better stay close to me. I apologize. This is about as much as I can do. But we should be able to get by without anyone further away noticing since it's raining so hard. At least until we can get to the shop to buy some umbrellas. We continue walking along the road, so close that our arms and hands occasionally brush against each other. Yo, this... oh, bruh! I marvel at the beautifully dancing snowflakes in our own little snow flurry. I can't... whoa! I casually peek at Tatsuya, who only looking ahead anywhere but me. You sure the area effect is small? Because, bruh, dude, the snow? It's kind of filling up. Damn, the sweetness of what he did isn't lost on me. We're standing so close though, but I guess it can't be helped, right? Yeah! Deciding to simply enjoy the snow while I can, I brush away any other thoughts. We make it to the station without any incident, though we talk much more than usual along the way. Oh, nice. 何? Saginakamiya Station. Minamiguchi. Oh. South entrance. Or south exit. Either way, yeah. Nice. The rain stopped before we even reached the shop to buy umbrellas, so in the end we didn't get them. Although I didn't say anything about it, I felt a little disappointed when the rain stopped. You know, because it meant that the end of my private snow flurry, you know? I glanced at Tatsuya. I doubt it will ever come up again, but I did really appreciate it, bruh. Yeah. It's probably one of the sweetest things someone done for me, like, ever! The air is filled with the sound of the everyday hustle and bustle of people coming in and out of the building in an almost constant stream. He stopped in front of the station and turns to me, shifting his weight from one leg to the other. Tatsuya looks down at me, and somehow it feels like his dark blue eyes are trying to see into my very soul.
Well, I'll see you later.
He moves to leave, only to immediately stop and turn back around. He looks thoughtful as he quickly adds something.
I'll, call you later to explain today's lesson if you want.
Okay, sure, that would be helpful.
Yeah, thank you.
Tatsuya gives me a short nod and strides off deeper into the station to catch his train. Left alone, I stare at his retreating back, feeling a strange heaviness in my chest. I shake my head, hoping to chase that strange feeling away from me. Not wanting to be late to meet Dad, so I tear my eyes away from Tatsuya and finally move to catch my own train. I hope I didn't miss it. With that thought in mind, I rushed off through the crowds and hope I didn't have to wait for the next train. Oh, nice! Having somehow managed to get into a train on time, I've entered the main building for Shinamura Industry. Damn, nice place, yeah! When I entered the lobby, I immediately greeted by the kind and gentle smile of the receptionist, Mrs. Morino.
Hello, Miss Shinamura. It's so good to see you again.
Hello, Miss Morino-san. It's really nice to see you too. It's been far too long, Dad asked me to come and meet him. Is he still busy? Mrs. Morino nods lightly. Her light brown hair sways at the movement.
Yes, I'm sorry, Miss Shinamura. One of your father's meeting ran over, so he now has one more meeting to attend before he's free for the night. If you could wait for him, I'm sure he won't take too long.
A stab of disappointment pops my previous enthusiasm, Oh well, I guess it can't be helped, right? Dad is a busy man after all, I try to hide my negative feeling behind a smile. Okay, thank you for telling me, Mrs. Morino-san. I'll just wait here in the lobby then.
Of course, Miss Shinamura. I'll bring out some refreshments for you while you wait.
I gave the receptionist one last smile and go to sit down on one of the guest armchair by the wall. I sink myself into the black leather and sigh. It feels oddly relaxing to be able to sit here in the lobby after not having been here for so long. Mrs. Morino works as efficiently as ever. She quickly brings out a cup of some vanilla iced coffee, nice, and a couple of biscuits to go with it. Oh my god, thank you, Morino-san, thank you! And then she goes back to her desk, just as quickly. My eyes wander around the silent lobby. There's barely any people here, although that's not too surprising considering the time. I sigh, pick up the coffee cup, and lean back in the armchair, ready to wait. As I slowly sip my drink, my mind starts to drift to what Tatsuya had told me while we were walking in the snow. Oh, it's black and white! We walked along the road quietly. Even though this isn't the first time we're alone in silence like this, somehow something feels different. Maybe it's just the mere fact that we're walking so close to each other. But it seems to affect the mood instantly and make it awkward. I'm hyper aware of Tatsuya's every movement and just how close he is to me as we walk side by side. I wonder if he's at all aware of us being so close. Each time our hands come close to touching, I feel like my heart jumps outside. Damn! It hasn't been that long since, I've ever been close to God, right? I rack my brain, trying to think of something to say, but for once, Tatsuya beats to it.
Honorific, do you know the history behind Hagiwara?
No, I don't. I look at him, but he doesn't so much as glance at me ever or even once as we walk down the road. It feels strange that he started talking all of his own like that, yeah. Or on his own like that, yeah. He usually doesn't say anything unless prompted. It's weird enough that I don't mind admitting not having looked into the history of our school. Tatsuya wastes no time in launching into a full-on lecture about Hagiwara.
Hagiwara University is one of the top 100 universities in the world. I'm sure you knew that, coming in. But it also has a history that's hundreds of years ago. Hagiwara was originally founded as a neutral zone between supernaturals and humans. But when the supernatural world opted to hide away from humans, Hagiwara chose to continue as it always had. That's when the basement becomes strictly for supernatural use, and protection were put in place to keep people from wandering in.
Tatsuya takes a breath and looks back at me.
It was actually named for one of the most famous sorcerers in history. She was once a patron of the school.
He gives me a slight smile.
I guess in a way, you've got a deeper connection with Hagiwara, than anyone.
Even thinking back on it, I still can't figure out what Tatsuya might have meant by that last part. Yeah. Why would I have some deeper connection to the school than anyone else? Whatever the meaning behind his words, it's something I haven't been able to stop thinking about. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it?
You!
Did he mean because of my powers?
Hello!
I finally registered that someone has been calling out to me when an unfamiliar voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Unfamiliar voice? What? What? Okay, I almost jumped back when I suddenly see a strange man down in front of me staring into my face. Who are you, sir? Automatically, I lean back, away from the bed. He smiles and stands up. Okay.
Hey, you space out pretty hard, don't you?
Who the heck is this? Do I know him? I examined the stranger before me. He's young and beautiful. That much is obvious from first glance, yeah. He's dressed extraordinary, casually for a business meeting with the CEO, so I doubt this guy is the man my dad is supposed to be, yeah? And he's way too close to me right now, damn! Ever heard of fucking personal space, bruh? Damn! Seemingly, undeterred by my complete silence, he continues talking.
You've been spacing out for a while now. You didn't notice me right in front of you at all.
The man chuckles.
I'm guessing it's a special skills of yours.
He stands up straight and looks me right in the eye.
I'm
Katsunosuke? Kaseima? Katsunosuke Kaseima.
I'm Katsunosuke Kaseba. Just Katsu is fine for you. And you are the loveliest thing I've seen in a while.
Thank you? Ask him what he wants, accept his compliment. Ask him what he wants or accept his compliment? You know what? Why not introduce myself? Hi?